All right, guys, let's talk about Star Wars Episode 9 and mainly the character of Luke in this movie. There's quite a few people now that really are believing that Luke is going to be coming back to life in this movie. And I'm here to tell you guys, don't get your hopes up. Do not get your hopes up. If you get your hopes up on this, you're going to be very, very disappointed. Because I don't believe for 1 second that he is coming back to life. He was killed off in The Last Jedi by Rian Johnson because the powers that be at Lucasfilm wanted him dead. They were never a fan of Luke. They never were. Look at the way he was treated in The Force Awakens. He wasn't even in the movie. So why do you believe now that Luke would actually be coming back to life in this movie? All the powers that be, Rian Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger, they all signed off on Luke getting killed off. They did not want him around. So now Kathleen Kennedy has this interview out there, and some people are believing that there's a chance. There is a chance that Luke is coming back. He's coming back to life. Now, we haven't seen any of Mark Hamill in any of the trailers for the movie. It's just simple voiceovers, nothing more. Same way with The Force Awakens. And why didn't we actually see Luke in the Force Awakens trailers? Oh, because he wasn't in the movie. Unless you just want to count that last 30 seconds to a minute, that was really about it. They didn't know how to write for Luke. They didn't know what direction they wanted to go with him. And they let Rian Johnson run wild with it. And they thought, this is great. This is fantastic. Let's kill him off for pretty much the stupidest reason ever, for ODing on the Force. Never know you can do that. Luke is the first victim of that. So boys and girls, don't use the Force because you could die. He's not coming back. Seriously. It's not going to happen. I know my boy Rose Rants put up a video and he said that Luke needs to come back by any means necessary. And I'm saying no. If he's going to come back, it's going to have to be in a way that actually makes sense for the story. At this point, I really don't see how they're going to bring him back, to tell you the truth. Now, there's a rumor out there that Rey is going to possess this power where she's able to heal the sick and raise the dead. She's going to turn into Jesus Christ. I'm not falling for that. If Rey brings Luke back to life, to me, that is not a good thing. That's just going to make her even more of a Mary Sue. I'm not going to like that at all. Luke really hasn't been Luke. Luke pretty much died off at the end of Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. That was the last time we saw Luke. This other guy, Jake, who Mark Hamill actually calls Jake, that's who we got. They do not like Luke. So don't get your hopes up. He is not coming back. Jake Skywalker reigns. Jake Skywalker wanted to die. Jake Skywalker let his friends get killed. That's not Luke. There is going to be no real good way to bring Luke back because they disrespected him so much. Now, did J.J. Abrams voice his opinion on Luke in The Force Awakens saying, wait a minute, we're writing a Star Wars movie and Luke is not in the movie. Why are we doing this? Hopefully he voiced his opinion on it, but I'm pretty sure if he did, it fell on deaf ears because they want the new characters front and center. They wanted Rey, Finn, and Poe front and center. Not Luke, not Leia, and Harrison Ford just came back to get killed off. That was the only reason why. And from what we heard about the new movie, they only have 8 minutes of footage of Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia, and apparently she's going to get killed off in this movie as well. So they want to kill off all of the Skywalkers. They want them all gone. The rumor is that Kylo Ren is even going to get killed off in this movie. And remember, they said that they're concluding the Skywalker saga, which means there will be no Skywalkers left, including Luke. He's done. He's gone. Rey, she's not a Skywalker. She's not. Because why would they say they're concluding the Skywalker saga if she's actually a Skywalker. She's just going to hijack the name. That's it. And it's all just for SJW points. It's just telling people, you want to be something, you can be whatever you want. You can just steal somebody else's identity. She's going to take on the moniker of Skywalker. That's it. And Luke is going to have little to nothing to do with it, because I truly believe that he's only going to be in this movie for somewhere around the nature of 5 to 10 minutes. That's about it. The people that really wanted Luke around aren't involved in Star Wars anymore, a la George Lucas. He's not really involved in this. They met with him, but they don't have to listen to him. Bob Iger, Kathleen Kennedy, they're calling the shots. They don't want Luke around. If they really wanted Luke around, if they really want to respect him, they would have put him in The Force Awakens in a bigger role. But no, they wanted to do their own thing. Think of this. They threw out George Lucas's story treatments for 7, 8, and 9. They had no respect for George. Why should they respect Luke? They don't even respect the creator. So guys, I'm going to tell you again, if you get your hopes up, you're going to be disappointed. Now, it's very hard to imagine anybody being more disappointed than what they saw in The Last Jedi, but it's a possibility this movie could be 10 times worse based on the leaks. Because think of this, we're really not hearing any leaks about Luke at all. Luke, Force Ghost rumors, we've heard about that, but Luke coming back to life, but there's people out there that truly believe that Luke is coming back. That's why we're not seeing him in the trailers. That's why he's just doing simple voiceovers. I'm telling you, you're going to be wrong. Luke is dead. Luke is completely dead. They don't want him around. So your Star Wars is dead, son. Accept it. I know it's hard to believe. I'm not a fan of Luke getting killed off. I would love Luke to come back, but I don't think it makes any sense now at this point. If they do it, it'll probably just be Rey raising him from the dead because she's a Mary Sue. I'm not going to like that if that happens. I'm not. I'm already very, very hot about the Anakin Skywalker rumors that he's really going to have no role in the demise of Palpatine, which is another problem itself. This movie has so many problems from a story standpoint. They want Rey, Finn, and Poe to take over the movie. It's not about the Skywalkers, guys. It's not about them. It's not about them at all. They don't want them around. They want Rey, Finn, and Poe to take over the movie. This is actually their first movie working together. This is what Lucasfilm and Disney want. They want the past to die. They want to kill it if they have to, and they've already done that. The old is not in the marketing. This trilogy was messed up from The Force Awakens. I didn't fall for it. I saw that right from the beginning. And then The Last Jedi just took it to a whole nother level of terrible. And if you think that Luke is going to come back in this movie, you're gravely mistaken. It's not going to happen. If they do bring him back, it may just be temporary, and they'll probably just disrespect him once again. Think of this. They allowed Luke to stand on that mountain on Ahch-To, throw that lightsaber over his shoulder, quit. They had him drinking titty milk. They let Rey put him on his butt in that little duel on Ahch-To. The total disrespect of Luke was on full force in that movie. After they didn't even put him in The Force Awakens. If you think they're going to try to retcon that, no, it's not going to happen. Do not fall for Disney Star Wars tricks. It's not going to happen, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Is Luke really going to come back to life in Star Wars Episode 9? I don't see it happening, but maybe you do. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.